right, y'all, welcome back to the channel. Look, y'all been loving this stuff, so I'm gonna keep doing it. But this week, I'm gonna do something a little different. I've told y'all kind of the whys and the hows we do what we do. And there's been a lot of questions about, well, how do you know what plants are which, and you know, all this kind of stuff. So I just wanted to come show you, you know, some different plant ID, some basic duck food plant ID. And I want to show y'all some cool technology that now exists. I know all of us, right? We fight AI at every juncture, right? Me too, and I agree with that. But there are some places that are really helpful to kind of lean into it. And so now they got all kinds of apps that'll help you with plant ID if you don't know it, if you didn't go to school for it, if you don't have a field guide or a way to key it out. You know, there are tools out there that can help you, and anybody can learn your plants, and you can kind of get a basic idea of habitat stuff. So again, super important for private land guys, but in my opinion, just as important for you public land guys too, especially, you know, during the off season. It gives you something to do, gives you a chance to go keep learning, growing. The more you know, right? The more you know is a good thing. So, number one, I stopped here for a reason. We're out in a moist soil impoundment that, as you can tell, is no longer moist soil. You can see the big giant cracks in the ground. But here's number one that I want to talk about, and it's one of my favorites. I'm just going to pick it and pull it. And this is Springletop, right? It's a panic grass. You see, it's another one like we talked last week with the smartweed. It's an annual. So look at all the seed that it's trying to produce right here. Look at all that food. That is all duck food. Ducks love it. The other cool thing about it, the reason that it works so well, you look at it, right? There's a lot of stuff that is going to be under the water when we put water to it. So we put water 6, 8, 10 inches. So you're looking right in this general area. All this stuff right here is stuff that little bugs can grab onto and live and hide in. So a lot of times when ducks are using moist soil, do they eat the seeds? Absolutely, they eat the seeds. But their biggest thing about moist soil are invertebrates. So that's where they get their calcium from. So little snails, things we can't even see, copepods, they're just going through there, and anything that gets in their way, they're eating. Because just like us, they need everything, right? Like they need multivitamins, if you want to think of it like that. In fact, that's a good way to think of moist soil. It's like a daily multivitamin for ducks. So they can get everything, right? They can get all the stuff they need in moist soil, where perhaps an ag field only provides you with one thing. Provides you with carbs, right? Like it's just no different than us going to the cookie shop, you know, or something like that. Going to eat one thing, going to get fried chicken, going to get something like that, or you can come to a buffet, and that's what this is like. Buffet, multivitamin, whatever you want to call it. But this is a key wetland indicator plant. Springletop, it's a good one. This stuff really comes on with late drawdowns. So like we have held water here for a long time, and here recently we pulled it back to see what we would end up with. And so we had a pretty good idea of what we were going to end up with. So this is one of them, man. This is a good one, but I want to show y'all, like, you can get on these things now, and I've tried a bunch of them. I prefer the Seek app with iNaturalist. One reason I like Seek, it'll store your history of what you search for. So if you need to go back and look, but you just get on the app. This is not paid, by the way. So you just get on the app, you just put this in front of it. And I have what this is known to this AI thing is Amazon Springletop. Now, I don't know how many Springletops there are. I've never called it Amazon Springletop, but it's Springletop. So it's a panic grass, and this thing knows it. Now let's move on. I'm gonna do some stuff I know, because this is why I was telling you, this is why common names are dangerous, because everybody calls stuff different things, kind of locally based on where you're at. But come right here, we all know this one. This is a fun one. The world's famous coffee beans. It says family legumes, which is correct, but it may not be big enough. Oh, yep, big pod sesbania. So that's what some people call it. We down here call it coffee bean. So the biggest thing is like the scientific name is like Sesbania macrocarpa, so big pot. So that's where a lot of this stuff comes from. Let's see what this is right here, if it'll do it. Not weeds, smart weeds, which this is gonna be water peppers. So this is likely to be none of those, actually. Some of it is. But this was just a veg mat that floated out here and took root. So let's see, we all know this guy too. So that's cool. This one is called, according to the app, Scarlet Tooth Cup. I knew it was tooth cup. This stuff right here, y'all, tooth cup. Another great one. If you can get a field full of tooth cup in your area, you know what you're gonna have? You are going to have the world's greatest green-winged teal habitat. Green-winged teal love tooth cup. You do gizzard stuff on them, all that kind of stuff, tooth cup, it's in every one of them. Green-winged teal love tooth cup.
Why do you think it is, like smaller?
Small seed, yeah, small seed, grows on little high spots, so it naturally is gonna be where they want to be. Now this one right here, y'all remember we talked about the pink smartweed. This is gonna be your water pepper right here. Knotweed, swamp smartweed. So yeah, that's gonna be your water pepper. Here's some more of it. You know, we talked about the big pink one last week. So this is all the white smartweed right here. So again, some people call it white smartweed, some people call it water pepper. This one calls it swamp smartweed. So that's why I try to give you multiple different common names of it. This junk right here, duck potato. If you were to dig it up, you would see there's actually like little tubers in it. Ducks will eat it. I'm not sure why it got called duck potato, because to me it's not something that ducks like actively hunt out. I'm looking for some more stuff that we haven't talked about, and we may have to go somewhere else. Here's one. No, yeah, this will work. Y'all remember this one, right? Sedges have what? Edges. Let's see what sedge this is. Echinochlorus cordifolius. It doesn't give me a common name. So you see some more white smartweed coming up out through there. And again, not the best, not the worst. It is something. It is still something. They will eat it. But we're not gonna do a whole lot to this. So kind of what you see is what you get here, which is good, because if you just stop and think about how much of that sprangle top runs out through here, you can't get another crop to put off that much seed per acre. So, and we literally have done nothing to it other than hold water on it. No fertilizer, no nothing. We just held water. That's all we did. And then pulled it back, and then whoop, here they come. But now it is a pretty good race. Oh, look right here. Our first wild millet. Let's see what it calls it. Grasses, it is a grass. That's facts. Come on now, you know what this is. Oh, this one calls it jungle rice. See, that's why, y'all know what that is. That's barnyard grass, wild millet, whatever you want to call it. Jungle rice, according to this app. Again, that's why common names are dangerous, y'all. That's why, when you can, use the scientific names of it all. But that's some of them out here, just to kind of help you. Again, if you don't know, this app is great. This is not paid, by the way, just so we're all clear. That is not a paid endorsement of the app. It's just something that I use instead of having to tote a clunky field guide with me. And the cool part is, like, I'll be able to use that with my boys. So if you have kids, you can take your phone, take a tablet, you can help train your kids up. My kids, they're gonna be nerds whether they like it or not. So, and now this makes it easy, because if you do take a picture, store it, you can also click on buttons and go read more about those things that you just identified. So it's actually pretty cool. And they'll tell you a lot of the same stuff I'm telling you here. You know, summertime grasses love wet habitats, like this type of soil, not that type of soil. So just some really cool stuff, man. Some more white smartweed I'm walking through here. So hopefully we don't find any ticks. But that's just kind of stop number one, some basic plant identification. If we would have pulled this water back earlier, then a lot of this would be the pink smartweed, right? But like I told y'all, we prefer a diversity of habitat. So I like having all the things if we can, instead of just one of the things. In fact, looks like somebody just bush hogged right there, which is good, mowing a trail around it. We can go look at some of that because that's some more sedges and rushes. There's some cattails, which we will take care of, by the way. You don't want those cattails to get started because they will take over, but we'll get rid of them. Nothing to it, but let's just keep on moving on. Let's jump back in this Kawasaki Ridge and see what else we can find. Isn't this fun? Isn't being a nerd fun? This is fun stuff, y'all. That's how you know. You take the time to learn, and it's, man, we in 2026. There ain't ever been an easier time to learn stuff than right now, because you can do it how you want to on your schedule. Like, knowledge is power. We're way past like the age of information. We got so much information now. The hard part's muting what is good and what ain't. Like, but we're gonna go to another little moist soil spot up here and see if there's any different one. If not, we'll slide back to a woods hole and see what's in there. I mean, obviously I know what's in there, but just kind of show y'all some differences of this, that, and the other. Hopefully, I ain't been up here in a minute. There was some good smartweed up here. So this is one that if you have, I stopped here for a reason, that if you have it, short bristled horned beak sedge. Y'all remember I told y'all last week, beak sedge, like a duck beak, because if you look at it, it's just kind of pointed, just like a duck's bill or a bird's beak. It's a good one, produces a lot of seed, easy to identify, kind of got the spread out seed heads, and again, what is it, Jared?
Edges.
Have.
Edges.
There we go. See, he's learning something. Look at there, folks. He didn't know this. He didn't know none of this before it started, so we're teaching everybody something. So if you're ever curious, just reach there, grab the stem, or use an app. It is funny, man, how much these common names have changed since I was in school. Here's another one I don't know if we talked about or showed. That's a good one. This guy right here is foxtail, or according to this, it's called knotroot bristlegrass. It's foxtail. That's how I learned it. That's what it'll forever be. Not native here, but naturalized, so it doesn't actively compete against stuff. Just kind of found its own little niche in our ecosystem, but not originally found in the United States. I think it came from Europe, maybe, which so did I, you know, right? So did most of you watching this. I would think have some form of European descent. And we'll just look around. Again, goatweed, that's a good one if you're looking for a dove hunt. Doves love goatweed. This is what it looks like. I wonder what it calls it. See, this is what's fun. It's like Lindheimer's dove weed. Well, they are right about one thing. Doves love it. I mean, I guess it could be. I think it was called goatweed here because originally if you had it in your pastures, people put goats in there. They put goats in there and the goats would go out there and eat it all, clear your pasture. So, you know, the more you know, right? And then a lot of this stuff is just stuff. That's all little baby tallow trees. This is some form of panic grass. I don't know. Man, grasses are wild. Oh, really? No. No. Oh, tropical finger grass. It's a panic grass. Got some seeds. I mean, mow it, whatever. It saw up under it. At first it said Bermuda grass, and I was like, that ain't Bermuda grass. But I see the Bermuda grass up under it. So I was like, what in the world? Little immature coffee bean. What is this? I don't even know it. It ain't looking great, so I doubt that this thing will even know what it is. Oh, it's a aster, little daisy. So nothing. No value, no wildlife value anyways. Here is some pink smartweed coming. So it doesn't have the Doesn't have a seed head on it, so you may not know it as it is, but that is pink smartweed trying to grow. Good red stem. I'm sure this will tell us that it's Pennsylvania smartweed. I'm not pulling that because it's trying to grow and we need some food in here. Yep, there you go. Pennsylvania smartweed, just like that. So, and then back to what, okay, I want to show you this. This will be kind of cool, I think. I will pick this little baby smartweed because what I want to hammer home about why ducks love shallow stuff. So I'm gonna pick this so you can see it a little better. So you see all the stuff that, like the substrates and all, but look on top of there. You see that little snail? Remember I told you great invertebrate substrate. So ducks love snails. They love them. Easy source of calcium, grind it up, swallow it, get it to your gizzard, grind it up. And that's why I said moist soil is like a multivitamin, because that one's easy enough to see, right? But like when you put water on all this, everything will come in here to break it down. So all the little animals, all God's children. But that was just a really cool way to show you what I'm talking about when I say there's bugs in there. Stuff that you don't really think about, but that's one of the reasons they love it. So here's some pink smartweed coming. So y'all know we talked about this last week. No, was this last week? Week before, I don't know. We just mowed this. So now look at it coming back up to life. Like there's some pink smartweed coming up. This was all mowed, all down. Some of it had a little more moisture than other. You see this is coming back quicker than that over there, but all native food, all stuff we can mow again to show big slick water if we choose to. But that's why you do it. Like we got the water off of it, we mowed it as quick as we could, and now we got fresh growth. I would imagine this place at dark probably has a bunch of deer in it too, because they love this stuff when it's young and tender. And so you could probably start looking out here and see where deer have nipped on all this stuff. But there's another one. Oh, here's some pink smartweed. We ain't shown the actual flower this week yet, have we? I'll peel that little flower off. But that is the smartweed that you prefer right there. Pennsylvania smartweed. Y'all remember the other one out there? Spindly, white flowers, long, narrow. This one, short, compact seed head. Oh man, that's a sweet butterfly on your shirt. Heck yeah, look at that thing. Hey, don't move. Let's see what he is. I think I know what he is, but I just want to see. The red admiral. Hey, buddy. Hey, we're just trying to take a picture, man. The red admiral butterfly. Isn't that awesome? Y'all never thought I'd love butterflies like this, right? I do love butterflies, though. They're cool, man. But there it is. Tight seed head, really compact, produces a lot of seed. This is just a baby boy, so there will be more of it coming. There's another one right there.
Isn't there a big butterfly migration that takes place?
Oh, a big, yeah. I mean, we catch a lot of monarchs. It ain't right now, but it will happen here before too long. You'll come down through here and there'll be just millions of monarch butterflies. Kind of a stopover place. What's that one right there? That's a viceroy, I think. I'm gonna go get him too. See, it's, oh, hey. Boy, you wanna talk about fast. Come here, son. That's a viceroy, 100%. Man, forget you then. If you gonna fly that fast, I ain't about to chase you through all these deer flies. God almighty. Get off of me. Get off of me. All right. We're here, our last stop of today, on some plant ID, and then I got to go take care of the boys while Brittany goes to a dinner of some sort. Oh, for Live Original. She's hosting for Sadie's conference, so she's hosting a guest, so they're all having a dinner to talk about schedules and all that stuff, which is cool. She's serving. That's awesome. So I'm going to go play with the boys. Ooh. Let's see. Now, this is a pro move here. I really am not great on dragonflies. This little rascal is some kind of darner, but I don't know. They called him a narrow-winged damselfly. I would have called him like a swamp darner. Oh man, okay, anyway. Maybe that's what he is, narrow-winged damselfly. We got a bunch of them here, a bunch of different species. But this is one of our woods holes. I told y'all, you can see the outside. This has already been sprayed for armyworms. Got sprayed yesterday, actually. So we ring the outside with Jap millet, so we can't touch it. We can't do anything other than let it grow, but we left the middle all natural. That way we can mow it, have a big thing of slick water. But seeing, you know, knowing that we're doing this, right, it's cool because you see all the wetland plants that are already out here, right? Like all this is duck food. This is foxtail. That one's actually a good one. We've talked about it. You can see all the seeds on it. So imagine every one of these out here having that many seeds on it that just end up on the ground. You're good. We'll mow this. Still got some time before we mow it. And then if you walk out here a little further, I don't want to go out here too far and get ticks, but you get right here. That's some more of your beak sedge like we've already talked about. This right here, if I'm not mistaken, I'm gonna confirm because it's pretty young. Should be like swamp sunflower. Oh, no. That one's calling that one beggar ticks. Is it? Oh, it may be. Yeah, I thought it was young. It's old. Yeah, it's beggar ticks. So those will end up on our pants here in a little bit. We'll be able to show you them. Desmodium, whatever they are. But even out here in this, I saw something over here that I thought was super interesting, kind of out here by himself. One pink smartweed out here. This isn't a place where you would expect smartweed, so that was probably a duck was in here and pooped it, and it sprouted. Oh, yeah, there we go. It was beggar ticks. Hey, when in doubt, just walk through it, man. I thought it was swamp sunflower starting, but this beggar ticks died. Oh man, ain't that funny? That's good. I told you they'd end up on us. And here's some more, you know, Bermuda grass, but whatever. There's some more beggar ticks right there. Not a problem, we'll mow all this stuff down. It won't get on our dogs or nothing. But you can just kind of see if you look out through here, heavy foxtail area with a little bit of other stuff mixed in. But this is a lot of foxtail. You got little certain parts of beak sedge and stuff growing through here. But that's what's fun about it, guys. You just get out here and you learn, man. You learn, you know, you guess. Here's some barnyard grass that's been up a while. I didn't even see that. So we got some barnyard that's been up for a hot minute, working its way down. And you could let this stuff go, and a lot of it would, I'm on the hunt. Where'd he go? Don't move, bud. Oh man, where'd you go? Stop, dude. This might be even better. Same one, narrow-winged damselfly. Not what I'd have called him. I'd have called him a dragonfly and moved on, really. I never got bogged down in how many of them there were. You know, this is, if you don't have a degree in this stuff, and even if you do have a degree in it, man, plants are hard to remember, dude, because like there's just so many of them. So many of them. So, you know, sometimes you need a refresher course, just like me. I'm out here thinking it's one thing that's young and about to bloom. Oh, and see, I wouldn't see this at home. Look at him. Look at him right there. Old praying mantis sitting up there. Boy, he'd be hard to see if he was a different critter. Pretty easy for me to see. Let's see what this says he is. Small head doll daisy. Oh, wrong answer. Okay, this thing's obviously got some bugs. It won't focus right there. So you come on out. Second guy's the one that gets bit. So I always want to be first. But that's kind of it, y'all. That's, you know, just, I know a lot of y'all asked for plant ID. So just trying to show you a little more in-depth coverage of the plants, the ones that matter, the ones that don't. And those change everywhere you go, right? Like this is just Louisiana stuff. So, but a lot of them are pretty universal. If you have them here, you got them there. And so, yeah, I want to get that dragonfly. This is a different one. This one green. But, so that's it. Oh, look at him. Coming to tease me. He's hunting though. He's trying to find him a skeeter to eat. Oh, he's on your foot. Let's see. That's the eastern pond hawk. That's cool. Y'all wasn't expecting to learn that today, were you? Neither was I. All right. But we're gonna load up. I'm gonna go get the boys and let mama go get dressed for dinner with the girls, and we'll be back for another one. Hope y'all, if y'all still like these habitat, man, drop me a video or drop me a comment. Let me know what else you want to know. Obviously, as we go forward, we're talking about putting water, timing of water, depth of water. That's a big red wasp. I don't play with you. Oh, you gonna get on my window? Nah, bro, that ain't it. I could keep an eye on him. But yeah, just let us know, and we'll try to do our best if we can to shoot what's around it. Probably coming next for you is cooking and bow shooting. I got a new duck recipe to drop on y'all, and man, won't be long. September will be here. I'm headed back to Sundance, Wyoming, 7J Outfitters with Realtree, so be my first September deer hunt in quite some time. But we got to get ready for it. So I'll see y'all. Thank y'all so much for all the support. Until next time, we're out.